Hello and welcome back to more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Well, last time we finished up 50cc with the Bell Cup, and today we're going to be starting up 100cc, where we're going to be picking up speed, and we're going to be playing as Toadette. We unlocked a new set of wheels this time. What did we unlock? We unlocked the retro off-road tires, so we're going to use those today, in conjunction with the Master Cycle Zero and the Paraglider. Here are the stats. And once again, we're going to make sure that Smart Steering and Auto Acceleration are indeed disabled. And so without further ado, let's dive into the Mushroom Cup on 100cc. Let's do it. Alright, and now we're going to be, as the title, or not the title, as the description of the 100cc class described, we're going to be picking up speed. We're going to be moving a little bit faster than we were on 50cc, as would be obvious by the increased CC class. We're not quite as fast as we will be when we get to 150cc and, of course, 200cc, which is going to be a whole other ball game. But we are going to be moving at a moderately faster pace, but more important than that is that the difficulty is going to increase as well. I don't know if it's that the AI are actually programmed to be more aggressive, or if it's just that they are given a greater speed boost. But I have a feeling that we're not going to be able to so effortlessly obtain a triple star ranking at every single course moving forward, because in 50cc, sorry, no, in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, all you have to do to get a triple star ranking is to finish in first place for all 4 cups. It was not like that in Mario Kart Wii. In Mario Kart Wii, you actually had to... I actually don't know what determined it. I mean, obviously finishing in first place for all 4 cups, or all 4 courses, helps you get at least a star ranking. But it wasn't a guarantee. But like placing in all 4 cups, sorry, in all 4 I keep saying cups. Placing first place in all 4 courses was not a guarantee that you were going to get a triple star ranking. I don't even think it was a guarantee of a star ranking. But I don't then know. I mean, it certainly helps, but I don't know what actually you needed to do to determine what gives you, like, I don't know what factors that game uses to determine how you get the triple star ranking. I think it's something like how long you stay in first place, how many items you get hit by, things like that. I don't know for sure. I've never taken the time to study it. Well, I just know that simply finishing in first place for all 4 courses in any given cup will not be enough to secure the triple star ranking. Whereas in this game, and I believe Mario Kart 7 as well, I'm not sure though, all you have to do is just finish first place in all 4 courses in any given cup, and the triple star ranking is yours. Which is easy in 50cc because there's really no competition in 50cc, but I'm getting the sense that in 100cc, or at least I thought that 100cc was going to put up a bit more of a fight because we're moving a little bit faster. But even still, it seems like no one really cares about us, so we might have to wait till 150cc until the competition starts to really pick up the pace. But for the time being, I still think that it'll be a little bit more hectic. Maybe not by much, but at least slightly more hectic than 50cc was due to the nature of us going just a little bit faster. So, if that's to look forward to. Anyway, there's the first course done. Yeah, we're off to a pretty solid start so far, but I have a feeling that, or at least I hope that it won't be too long before things get a little bit more interesting moving forward. Anyway, next race. So the thing with, now that we're in 100cc, the thing about being in 100cc and moving forward is that now, obviously, we've been through all the courses a single time, which means that I've already had the opportunity to kind of point out all the things about all the different courses that I like, that I dislike, basically just get my thoughts on every course up until this point. So I don't have that kind of conversation topic to fall back on, so what do we have to fall back on now? Well, this is the part of my Mario Kart Wii LP that actually that was the most interesting to me, which is the fact that once we get past 50cc and I kind of get all my thoughts out on all the courses and all the cups, then it opens up the door for a much broader conversation topic list, because now I can just kind of talk about whatever's on my mind. So anything, really just any topic I want to talk about in general, anything that happened recently that I want to bring up that kind of annoyed me, just really anything in general. Now that I've already gotten my thoughts out about all the courses, I am free to discuss what I please. And the first thing I want to bring up that happened recently, and by recently I mean earlier today as I'm recording this, that really annoys me, is that Gamora was trending on Twitter, and for those of you who don't know what Gamora... I was about to make a joke from Infinity 4 of where's Gamora, who's Gamora, why is Gamora. For those of you who don't know, Gamora is... Oh, great, shiny. I just said shiny. Shiny? No, that's Blue Shell's on the way. Yeah, the Gamora is a character from the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, and she's an awesome character, very well written, very likable, very, yeah, just generally speaking, a very well written character with a lot of depth to her, a lot of great relationships with other characters. She's a critical part of the Guardians of the Galaxy dynamic, and unfortunately, much like many other things in the world, she's been dragged into the trenches of hell along with other things because she's being added to Fortnite. Woohoo! I love seeing things I care about being dragged into the trenches of hell along with that absolute abomination of a video game. I mean, to be fair, it didn't piss me off as much as when I saw that Master Chief was getting added to Fortnite. That really pissed me off, because now we're seeing my favorite video game franchise ever created meshing with one of the worst video games, one of the worst anything I've ever seen, ever, and I'll talk a bit more about it in the next race, but good Lord Almighty, this just pisses me off to no end. So, in a general sense, in terms of just, like, general things that get added to Fortnite, I'm just not a fan of Fortnite leeching off of all, like, actual quality brands and franchises and just using them for their own benefit. So, like, just, really, I think it's everything under the sun that has been popular in any capacity. They had a Thanos in Fortnite at one point. They've had a lot of Marvel stuff, some Star Wars stuff. They added Master Chief to Fortnite, as you know. John Wick, which I don't care about, but I know is a franchise people really care about, probably because of Keanu Reeves. Just everything under the sun you can think of. Fortnite's like Epic over there in the money grubbing offices of Epic Games. Like, all right, how can we abuse other franchises to make more money for ourselves? And they just think of every popular franchise under the sun. So it just pissed me off. Even if we disregard how crap the gameplay is and how completely anti-consumer the battle pass system is, even if we disregard all that, I just don't like their business practice of like hounding up other, which I guess that's just Epic in a nutshell, is just grabbing up quality games and abusing them for their own benefit, which is what Epic does with games. They buy out games to get exclusive rights to their store and leave other PC gaming market distributors in the dust. So, not a fan of that. But more specifically, if we're gonna zero in on the Master Chief one, so it'd be bad enough that I'm seeing Halo get abused and dragged through the dirt for the sake of Fortnite trying to spread more popularity. And now now my favorite part is I get to read people online saying like, oh, so Master Chief, you mean the guy from Fortnite? I really, I cannot express to you how much I love to see comments from people saying, oh, Master Chief, the guy from Fortnite, oh great, yeah, I guess he's in this game. Cool. Instead of discovering Halo of their own accord and enjoying it, now they're like, it's just the guy from Fortnite, why do I care? Thanks, Epic. I love you guys so much. You're so awesome. Love you. Anyway, if we disregard all that, someone on Twitter, who shall remain nameless, but it won't take too much brain capacity for you to figure out who it is, someone on Twitter made a tweet that almost made my brain explode, because they said, and I quote here, if you are upset that Master Chief is being added to Fortnite, then you probably, actually, no, I need to get the exact quote. I'm going to wait, because I don't want to misquote this person. I want to let their stupidity speak for itself. I want to make sure I get the exact quote for what this person said. I did not mean to hit the donut there, but I tried to go for the shortcut and I kind of butchered it a little bit. So, during the loading screen, I'm going to make sure I get the exact quote from this person, so I do not misconstrue their wording. I want to make sure I get the exact quote, and I will see you guys in the next race, and then we can talk about the stupidity a little bit more in detail. Okay, so the exact quote is, if the Fortnite Halo crossover makes you have less interest in Halo, claim Halo was ruined, or make you love the franchise less, then you probably never loved Halo all that much in the first place. It needs to be said, the Fortnite crossover is nothing but good for Halo. I don't even know how to begin breaking down how moronic that is. Basically telling me, basically what that tweet is doing is telling you, or I guess telling me, that someone who, as I've said on multiple occasions, Halo was my favorite video game franchise of all time, basically, I'm actually lying to myself, and I don't actually love Halo. It's actually not intrinsically linked to my soul. I don't adore the relationship between Master Chief and Cortana. I don't adore the tactical-based gameplay. I don't adore the orgasmic soundtracks. I'm just lying to myself, you know? It's all an elaborate lie to try to trick you guys. I actually hate Halo for the fiery passion. That's why it pisses me off to no end to see Epic abusing it for their own financial gain. What a brain-dead thing to say. That pissed me off, and it won't be too hard to find the Twitter interaction. You can go find the Twitter interaction and just see how the other person in question also tried to basically say that I was twisting their words. It's like, dude, how stupid can you be? All your words are right there. I quote tweeted you. Your words are right there for the whole world to see. There was no misrepresentation to be had here. I said exactly what you said and just responded to that directly. This is not a complicated concept, but, you know, people who defend the Fortnite, people who just defend Fortnite in general is just like, you know, I'm not surprised that this would have come out of someone who would defend this as a good thing. So, it just pissed me off to see that, because, like, yeah, maybe if you want to try to defend this, don't try to say that the people who are actively pissed off by this, maybe don't try to say that they are lying about how much they love a franchise. Not usually a good look for your position, not a good position to take. I gotta be honest, it doesn't seem like a great way to forward your point in any reasonable way. So yeah, just in summary, Fortnite is trash. The crossover with Master Chief made my brain want to explode, and the reaction that some people had, specifically this person in question, was just the worst among the worst. And how many spiny shells do you want to throw my way? Jesus Christ. I call it a shiny shell over there. Meant to say spiny shell. Jesus Christ, it's just throwing an infinite amount of spiny shells my way. And I got very lucky that that red shell didn't hit me. I didn't intend to try to make it hit the thing, but I luckily avoided it hitting me somehow. But yeah, that's it. Just, I mean, actually, it's kind of funny because Halo Infinite is gonna have a battle pass system, which is unfortunate. I don't like that the current standard of the industry is that you have to your game kind of has to have a battle pass in order to get public attention. I really hate that that's the point we're at in the industry. However, what doesn't suck is the fact that 343 is actually saying, like, hey, we're not doing. It's kind of funny because what Fortnite's battle pass system relies around the concept of fear of missing out, in the sense that, A, if you don't buy this battle pass and you got to play through it all, oh no, you don't have the time because you have busy lives to get all the cosmetics. But if you buy the next season pass, then you can get even more. And it's just the constant anti-consumer mindset of fear of missing out. Meanwhile, Halo Infinite's like, yeah, you can buy it if you want. It's yours forever. It never expires. So do it what you want. And it doesn't affect gameplay in any discernible way. So it's just kind of, I just find it funny that Halo Infinite's like poking at Fortnite's like, yeah, your battle pass system is anti-consumer garbage. So, you know, it's just nice to see. Anyway, that was a rant of a video, so let's go view the results. You've collected 390 coins and a new vehicle customization option has been unlocked. Cool. So we'll see what that is in the next episode. But for now, that will be it for this video. So, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time. I hope to catch you all tomorrow for some more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Goodbye.